This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olani Ololade. The major headlines: 2027 presidency. Makinde orders to fight for PDP tickets. Apapa customs grow revenue by 161 billion naira with Bodogu system. Lagos, Osun, Ogun. Top online continuous voter registration table. Sports. Nigeria owes no sportsman any favor. Udo Obong. Oyede names Piety Agboya orders for World Cup qualifiers. Entertainment. TikToker Javi speaks out. The friend's relationship with Pella after viral video. Fino apologizes for attacking road beggars as Yoruba boys. News in detail. 2027 presidency. Makinde orders to fight for PDP tickets. The People's Democratic Party's 102nd National Executive Committee meeting resolved to zone its 2027 presidential ticket to the south, paving the way for Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and other Southerners to challenge President Bola Tinubu in the next election. The party's NEC also upheld the current National Working Committee zoning formula for the November elective convention in Ibadan, Oyo State, and confirmed Umar Damagun as a substantive national chairman. Meanwhile, loyalists of 2023 Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi, including Obedience Movement National Coordinator Tanko Yunusa, said the former Anambra governor needs more time to reflect before deciding on his next political move. But reacting to the zoning arrangements, the All Progressives Congress Director of Publicity, Bala Ibrahim, said the PDP is destined for defeat in 2027, no matter who it fields as a presidential candidate or the region it represents. Suspected trafficker nabbed as police rescue 11 children in Benue. The Benue State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of a suspected child trafficker and the rescue of 11 children in Katsina Ala local government area of the state. Speaking on Monday in a telephone interview, the police public relations officer DSP Catherine Edet said, "Yes, the police are aware of the incident. The suspect is in custody while an investigation is ongoing." A security analyst, Zagazola Makama, had earlier disclosed the development on his X handle on Monday. Quoting security sources, Makama wrote, "Reports received from Katsina Ala local government area on Sunday indicated that a woman, identified as Priscilla Mive Teemen of Umbachir, Katsina Ala, had trafficked 11 children to Benin City, Edo State." He added that the victims were rescued in Edo with the help of Benue indigenes residents in the state and later returned to Katsina Ala. Apapa Customs grow revenue by 161 billion naira with Bodogu system. The Nigeria Customs Services Apapa Area Command has announced a collection of 161 billion naira in revenue within 3 weeks via the Unified Customs Management System, also known as Bodogu. The Customs Area Controller in charge of the command, Babatunde Olomu, disclosed this during a recent stakeholders engagement at the command, according to a statement released on Monday. Olomu maintained that there are prospects of improvement in the Bodogu system, even as he commended the stakeholders for their patience and understanding. Between August 1 and 22, 2025, the command collected 161 billion naira using the Bodogu system, Olomu explained. He expressed optimism in the capability of the Bodogu platform to facilitate more trade than previous ICT systems hitherto deployed by the NCS, adding that the stakeholders' patience would not be in vain. The Apapa Customs Boss reiterated that the dedicated ICT department of the service has been working around the clock to achieve a permanent solution to the impasse. Lagos, Osun, Ogun. Top online continuous voter registration table. The Independent National Electoral Commission on Monday released statistics of online continuous voters registration, with Osun, Lagos, and Ogun states leading the table of those that have registered ahead of the 2027 general elections. The statistics also reveal that 4 of the 5 states in the southeast are leading the table from the rear with a cumulative figure of 1,998 persons. Osun is leading the peak with 393,269. Representing 28.51% of the total number, followed by Lagos with 222,205, 16.11%, Ogun 132,823, 9.63%, and the FCT 107,682, 7.81%. Ebonyi took the rear with 261 persons, 0.02%, followed by Imo 481, 0.03%, Enugu 484, 0.04%, while Abia has the highest number from the southeast with 772, 0.06%. A breakdown of the figure according to the 6 geopolitical zones reveals that the southwest topped the list with 848,359, followed by North Central and the FCT with 250,218. Northwest came third with 241,349, Northeast 7,653, South 59,676, while the Southeast came in a distant last with 1,998. About 27,089 persons with disabilities also registered online ahead of the in-person registration. Louds torture Lagos teenager over alleged underwear theft. An 18-year-old boy identified simply as Great has been hospitalized after being tortured by suspected louds for allegedly stealing underwear at Abule Odo Eron in the Ojo area of Lagos State. It was late that the incident occurred on Monday, August 18th. Speaking to journalists on Monday, Great's aunt, who identified herself simply as Philomena, said she was at home when some men brought in with his face visibly swollen. She explained that the men, who occupy a base in the community known as New Era, accused him of stealing a pair of boxers, while they also demanded she follow them to the spot. According to her, the men asked her to pay 30,000 naira for the boxers and an extra 20,000 naira fine. She added that the men later tortured her son after she paid the money. Zamfara APC hails INEC over credible by-elections. The Zamfara State Chapter of the All Progressives Congress has commended the Independent Electoral Commission for what it described as credible by-elections in the Kaura Namoda South State Assembly constituency. The state APC Publicity Secretary, Yusuf Idris, made the commendation in a statement issued in Gusau, the state capital, on Monday. The News Agency of Nigeria reports that the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner in the state, Professor Mahmoud Issa, on Monday presented the certificates of return to the lawmaker-elect at the INEC headquarters in Gusau. Idris commended the election stakeholders in the state over their peaceful conduct during the by-election. Reaching the presentation of the certificates of return to the lawmaker-elect for Kaura constituency, Kamilu Saidi, Idris described the election as credible. Sports. Nigeria owes no sportsman any favor, Udo Obong. Two-time Olympic medalist, NFL Udo Obong, believes the past and present Nigerian athletes in different sports are entitled to respect and recognition from the country against the idea of lifetime financial benefits. Udo Obong made this remark in the wake of comments by some Nigeria ex-football players who berated the Nigeria Football Federation and the government for neglecting ex-players. Former Super Eagles defender Taribo West and Austin Eguavoen spoke at the service of songs for the late goalkeeper, condemning the government for abandoning Rufai. The Nigeria Football Federation, however, released a statement to counter the claims of the ex-internationals. It is insulting for Austin Eguavoen to compare playing in Super Eagles or any sportsman with a soldier. One lives a life of luxury and privilege, and the other lays down his life and privileges so that all can enjoy a life of privilege, Udo Obong wrote via Facebook. The nation owes no sportsman any favor. On the contrary, we owe the country for the opportunity and platform they have given us to flourish our talents and to live a life envious to the majority. All we deserve from the country and its leaders is respect and recognition for our hard work. Udo Obong won 2 Olympic medals for Nigeria. Oyede names Piety Agboya others for World Cup qualifiers. Female Yellow-Greenish coach Leke Oyede has released the final 14-player squad for the 2026 ICC T20 Women's World Cup African qualifier, which will take place in Namibia from August 28 to September 7th. Oyede made a tough call of dropping some of his established players, including Captain Favour Esegbe, Esther Sandy, and Abigail Igbobie, as Peculiar Agboya will lead the team to Namibia. Nigeria's captain to the U-Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup in Malaysia earlier this year. Piety Lucky also tops the list of players for the assignment. Most of the other players are from the team that excelled in Malaysia earlier this year, including Lilian Ude, Shola Adekunle, Kehinde Amusa, Peace Hussein, Victory Igbinedion, Anointed Akigbe, Christabel Chukwuwoyi, and Omosigbe Eguakun. Wicket keeper Sarah Etim will also serve as vice captain, while the team has one debutant, Oseyande Omonkobio. Entertainment. TikToker Jarvis speaks out, defends relationship with Pella after viral video. TikToker creator Jarvis has defended her relationship with fellow content creator Pella following the circulation of a video showing a public altercation between them. The clip, which drew widespread reactions online, showed Pella pushing Jarvis into their car. Addressing the incident in a new video, Jarvis dismissed claims of abuse, saying the situation was not as serious as portrayed. She explained that she remains in the relationship by choice and will not tolerate any form of real abuse. Jarvis stressed her independence, noting that she is with Pella because she wants to be, not for fame or financial gain. Jarvis described their relationship as a work in progress, expressing confidence that Pella would learn and grow from the experience. She urged critics to respect her decisions and focus on their own lives, emphasizing that she is old enough to take responsibility for her decisions. Fina apologizes for tagging road beggars as Yoruba boys. Reality TV star Fina has apologized for a series of tweets in which she alleged that some Yoruba boys damaged their car after she declined to give them money. In a follow-up statement, she retracted her comments, admitting that anger influenced her words and that she did not intend to malign the Yoruba tribe or create division. Fina stressed that she is not biased against any group and has worked closely with Yoruba professionals in her creative career. She clarified that the incident involved individuals that should not be attributed to an entire tribe. Fina wrote, "I must say I let my anger get the best of me with the tweets I made earlier. It's just a whole lot going on. Plus having to fix the scratches and replace what was taken from the windshield of my car. It wasn't my intention to malign the Yoruba tribe or cause division. The damage could have been done by anybody from any tribe. I'm not a bigot. I love all tribes. I love my Yoruba brothers and sisters, and it's evident in my creative works, with how much I've worked with them. My anger does not in any way justify the tweets I made. I'm human, I'm not perfect, and I'm using this medium to apologize. Emma Binu Eforijimi." Recap of the major headlines. 2027 presidency, Makinde orders to fight for PDP tickets. Apapa Customs grow revenue by 161 billion naira with Bodogu system. Lagos, Osun, Ogun. Top online continuous voters registration table. Sports. Nigeria owes no sportsman any favor. Udo Obong. Oyede names Piety Agboya orders for World Cup qualifiers. Entertainment. TikToker Jarvis speaks out. Defends relationship with Pella after viral video. Fina apologizes for tagging road beggars as Yoruba boys. Follow us on our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanueti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanueti Ololade. Have a victorious Tuesday. God bless Ifako Jai.
Looking for reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Nako Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803-406-1483, 0817-287-4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.